Hello everyone, Julie the Oracle here. So, 5 new cards. I'm using my cute ghost deck from Etsy. I love this deck. And in the past week I had my birthday. And I actually have, this is my new deck, Channeled Messages from Your Guides. So I've created it myself. Did a little meditating, some ambient music, and I just allowed the messages to come. And then I write them down. It seems simple, but it takes a lot sometimes to concentrate and not get distracted. It's very draining at times too, because I was up so late doing it, but it's worth it. I'm going to do more channeled messages like this. I've been meaning to do them for a while. You guys know because I've talked about it. So I pulled 5 cards here. This is kind of just going to be a general reading, and this is what comes out. And it's love, it's love, it's love, it's always love. Seems like that comes out a lot, which I think is what a lot of people ask about. They want to know, the feeling of the person on your mind. And I just did one about their feelings for you last time, a couple of days ago. So this is what we have here. 5 cards. And then I have a few message cards from your spirit guides about this reading. So we have King of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Empress, 4 of Blades, and the 2 of Sticks. Interesting. There's no, actually, there is no Pentacles. Interesting. There's no Pentacles because the relationship isn't here yet. That's why. Because it has nothing to do with money. If it's about love, this is about the relationship. And there isn't like a romantic relationship here yet. There could be other foundational things, you could be friends or whatever, or but you're not there yet. Majority of you shouldn't be. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. So this person loves you. King of Cups, right off the bat. This person loves you, but they're pretending not to. King of Cups, look at that. He always have a straight face. This King of Cups has been coming out in these readings a lot lately. So there may be something in here for me too, but I will read it for myself later. But the King of Cups, this person loves you. There's a lot of love here, but they're not showing it. They got to be straight-faced about it. They're not, oh my gosh. I mean, like, they're drowning in their feelings for you. But over here, 4 Cups, look at them. They're like, I'm good. Everything's good. Nothing's going on. I don't feel anything. They're pretending. They may be pretending like they don't care, or, not so much like rejection, but just apathetic in general. And you're just like, oh, okay. They don't like me. They don't like me. But they do. Oh. So someone loves you, and they love you, but they're pretending not to. But honestly, even though they're just pretending like everything's cool. They're trying to be cool about it. But they do love you. For whatever reason, there may be reasons that they're not showing it. It could be inappropriate if they're with someone else, or, if they're not ready. They might be trying to suss out how you feel before they allow anything, So this is what you guys need to know about this situation. They love you. They're pretending not to. You're their empress, I guess. And please don't view it like it's gender fluid. So whichever way it goes, the Empress is a beautiful character. This is like a very divine feminine type, but the Empress she's very level-headed. She's like, what is it? We have 4 queens in the tarot deck, but she is the epitome of all, the balance of all 4 queens. That's what I'm trying to say. The Empress births new ideas. Like, she's creative. She has new ideas. She is the lover, the nurturer. She looks out for the household, and she watches out for her kingdom. Like, I mean, the Empress does a lot. She is very well balanced with the Emperor. And this person is looking at you like, oh my gosh, what an Empress. They see you having all these wonderful, wonderful qualities they really love about you. And so they're very pleased with you in that term. This person is dreaming about you too. They are dreaming about you a lot. They may be seeing other signs during the day, like signs, synchronicities, channeled messages. Like I said, dreams. I think they're dreaming heavily about you. You're invading their dreams. So if you're awake And you're like, no wonder I can't sleep, because I'm awake in their dream. So that's kind of the whole deal there. And the Two of Sticks over here, there's a little confusion. I don't know what's going on with them that they're pretending not to. But this person has reasons why they're not showing all their cards. They're keeping them close to their chest. They may be involved. They may have some stress. They may be trying to get back on their feet. They may be trying to get themselves into some security, some stability in their life before starting up a relationship. They could be with someone else, and they may need to end a relationship before that. Because some people get into these things not realizing, like, they don't really feel the love like they think they do. And if that's the case, this person may be in a relationship with someone else going, I don't feel it anymore, and it's just like a ho-hum. It's like, it's okay, but who wants just okay? If they're having love for you, then they need to follow that love. They need to follow their heart. And hopefully they do, but they'll have to pull their head out of their ass to do that first. Because they're over here pretending like they don't care, but they do in their dreams. So I think the universe may be bombarding them about you because you've left an impression on them one way or the other. And I think that they know that they need to pursue this. And I think that's why there's the confusion. The Two of Sticks is making that decision. They're weighing, like, do they want to come towards you or not? And for some of you, just some of you, this is a distance. So, notice, like, he's out over the water and she's at the water's edge. There could be a physical distance. I mean, it could be that this person might have realized they have feelings for you, and they may have pulled their energy away. They may have distanced themselves from you emotionally, not just physically, too. So they may not want to be around you because, they're afraid of giving themselves away, for one. But if there is a third party and it's complicated, there's a reason they may be trying to be respectful of their relationship while figuring these feelings out for you. Because they know it wouldn't be right to stay in a relationship if they love you. So they're going to have to end that. And it's never easy, because then you realize there's someone else's heart involved, and they're going to have to speak up and say, oh, I don't want to be in this relationship. They're going to hurt somebody in order to get out of it. And then they need to give themselves time to process that relationship and let it go. Because even if it's ho-hum now, people need time, because at one point they thought that they were going to be with that person and things were good. And they still need to process that and heal from anything that's the remnants of it. And they need to find a way to release it all. Once they do, they can fully come towards you and get to know you, and then things will be beautiful. And so if there is a physical distance, this person may be thinking, I want to be closer to you. They might want to move back closer to you or come back home to wherever you are. So keep that in mind. But they're definitely, for the most of you, they're weighing that decision on whether to come towards you or not, whether to tell you or not. So this is the decision that has to be made. And look at them. They've got the world in their hands. They're just sitting there going, oh, what do I do? What do I do? So if you're wondering why, okay, but they don't care about me, but they do. I think you can feel it. Your gut tells you. Like, your intuition is telling you. Plus, you may have other signs if you're more psychic than that. So, that being the reading, let me read off. I pulled several of these. So, let's see. I love this. I'm going to put this here. You're telepathic. You can finish other sentences. You are in tune with animals and can communicate with them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what this is saying is that you're telepathic. And I think that I think that you have picked up on their thoughts and feelings. You're picking up and sensing psychically their love for you. And it's confusing because you're like, okay, they pretend like they don't give a crap about me. But when you met them, you're under the impression like, oh, I swear I looked into their eyes and you saw it. You saw the love there. You saw it for a fleeting moment. And then it was hidden because they looked away because they're like, oh no. The windows really are the eyes to the soul. That's the funny thing. So I think this is telling you telepathically, you are picking up and sensing, you're sensing the love that's here. You may be sensing that they're having this, these feelings and this decision that has to be made. The best thing you can do is let them make it. They already love you, so you don't have to influence them in any way. Speak up. Voices cause change. The Empress is definitely going to speak her mind. And so I don't know necessarily that this is for you, but if you need to speak up and say, hey, I really like you, if you know that this person is single, of course. If they're with someone, though, they need to learn, they need to go through everything I just mentioned, but they're going to have to learn to speak up and tell you how they feel. So if they don't have all these other things weighing them down, like, I can understand them not wanting to speak up because it would be disrespectful if they're already in a relationship. They have to deal with that first, and then they can come towards you when they're free and clear. But if they are single and this is someone that's shy or, unsure, there could be insecurities a little bit. I mean, everybody goes through that, like, I don't know if she likes me or not. Like, wait a minute. It's like suddenly, when you realize you have feelings for someone, it's like suddenly when you're naked in a dream and you're like, oh my God, I'm naked, and you're trying to cover yourself. And you suddenly feel like, oh my gosh, all the eyes are on me. They know. And it's kind of a weird, awkward situation, and you're just become very vulnerable all of a sudden. And you could get hurt at trying to tell them that you have feelings for them. So if you need to be the one to speak up, some of you may be wanting to speak up. If you're both free and single, then you're free to speak up and let them know. Let them know. You don't have to be like really strong or aggressive about it, but you can let them know that you like them, or like, hey, maybe we should go check out a movie sometime, or maybe we should have dinner together or something. Go ahead, speak up. Let them know you like them, because that might be what they need, that fuel to be like, oh, I really like you too. Yeah, we should go to have dinner. Because they might be a little nervous around you. When you like someone, they intimidate you a little bit. Okay. I'm putting this over here. Time's up. Come home to rest and reset. This card, specifically for this reading, is telling you time's up, which means they're making that decision. It's time to come home. I think that they need to come back to you. So if you guys have had any kind of history, maybe not a relationship, but if you have a history of friendship or whatever, or you work together or something, and this person has distanced themselves, it's time for them to circle back around to you. So I do believe that that's what this card is saying. Time's up. Time to make your decision. Come back around, because you're not going to wait forever for them. So I think that they're going to be coming around. I think that this is saying that you are their home. You have that kind of connection that you're home to them. You make them feel comfortable where they can relax. They can rest. They could sleep near you. Like, that's the kind of safety and stability that you want with somebody. That's really beautiful. Yeah, definitely. And then an offer is coming. This is your confirmation to accept it. Free will allows you the choice. Yeah, you can accept it or not accept it. Some of you might be like, oh, it's not, it's, you might kind of freak out about it. Or they could freak out and be like, oh, wait, I don't know what I was doing. They could get the courage to tell you and then try to back out of it. Like, if they're not ready, they're not ready. You got to give them time. So don't put any pressure on them. But I think that when I say an offer is coming, I do believe that they want to offer their heart to you. He looks determined, but King of Cups is like, I got to tell her. I got to tell her. Or him, sorry. Or him. But yeah. That offer is coming, so you don't have to accept it if you don't want to. It just depends on if this is someone you want a relationship with. For me, the majority of you, I'm reading this as very mutual, that this is what you want. This is what you're here watching for. Oh, and I like this too. You've been called to the career life purpose you're meant to do. This is your confirmation. Okay. Life purpose. Whatever your life purpose is, they're a part of it. So you and this person are tied together in some way, that they're a part of your purpose, your life purpose. They may be meant to be in your life. And I think that's what I sense that this card is doing, that, because we're not really talking about career here. These cards are written in a general form because depending on what I lay them down for, the question, the querent, this is a love reading. So I believe that they're meant to be in your life this way. And if that gives you some confirmation, which is your confirmation, there you go. An offer's coming, like you're being called to be like, hey, this person's supposed to be in your life. So now that it's confirmed, you should hopefully feel better, not worry so much. It's going to be a really beautiful thing. Last one is keep your eyes in the present. Don't get stuck in the past. Don't depend on the future. Things change. And so what this is saying is that, you know, if you feel like you may have had some ups and downs with this person as a friend or whoever in the past, water under the bridge, okay? Water under the bridge. You may have a strong psychic sense that this person is meant to be a part of your future. And if you're looking future going, oh my gosh, I want a relationship with this person so bad, that's great. But these things take time. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. Things change. So stay in the present. Just keep doing you, taking care of you. And this person is going to come towards you and within time. And I think the more that you focus on you and do your own thing, the more that they're going to start like paying attention to you and reaching out to you. And it will grow from there. And at some point it's going to click. And once you get together, like it's just going to feel so natural. But it's not something that's going to happen quickly. This is definitely on a timing for sure. But I hope that was helpful. Very sweet love coming in. So until next time, everybody. Bye.